Guys, nowadays in 2023, we are nearing 2024. Artificial intelligence is the undisputed GOAT of data analysis and everything data related. All of the data entry jobs, all of the data analysis jobs, database management, all that stuff is being replaced with AI. People are losing their jobs and AI is taking over. And this phenomenon is not avoiding genetics. Genetics is going to change as well. And we're seeing the beginnings of this change with DNAGenics. So if you follow me on this channel and you know what I'm doing, you know that I made my own tool for phenotype prediction. A couple. I've made NAGenic, which predicts eye color, hair shape, not hair shape, but hair color and nose shape. And I made a hair shape predictor tool, which predicts whether your hair is curly or kinky or wavy or straight. And I made an eye shape predictor tool, which predicts your eye shape based on your raw data file. And of course, I did the research for all of these tools before making them. And it took a lot of work. It's a monumental task to do this by myself without any help. Well, I'm afraid that at the rate that artificial intelligence is evolving, I might have done all that in vain. And I'm going to show you I'm going to show you my competition right now. I'm going to show you DNAGenics, and DNAGenics released a new tool which is called AI Predicted Appearance. AI Predicted Appearance, which is an AI model that predicts potential phenotypes by analyzing your SNPs. So this is pretty cool, right? It's an artificial intelligence looking at your SNPs and determining what you might look like based on your genotypes. At this point, is it comparable to DNAGenic? Is it something that can compare and compete with DNAGenic? I don't think so. I don't think it can compete with DNAGenic yet. But give it another couple of years, and I might say something different. Give it a couple of years, and it might evolve into something that's completely different from what it is currently. What it is currently, I'm going to show you. So this is the predicted phenotype for my sister, for Katya. Imputed file. It doesn't matter, imputed or original file, it's the same prediction for me as well. It doesn't matter, imputed or original file. The AI gives you the same prediction. So for Katya, her hair color is predicted to be light brown to blonde. This, they got it right. Her hair color is indeed blonde, and I guess as she grows older, it's going to be closer to light brown. Like her mother and my mother, we have the same mom, different dads. So I guess as she grows older, her hair color is going to be closer to light brown, I think. Or maybe it will be light brown, but it's not going to be darker than light brown. So this, they got it right. The hair color, good job. They got it right. For eye color, AI predicts her to have blue to green eyes, which is indeed correct. Her eye color is kind of greenish blue or bluish green. And for skin pigmentation, AI predicts her to have fair to light tan, which is also correct. They got this right as well. And for hair curliness, she's predicted to have straight to wavy hair. This may be a little bit less correct. I think this is the least correct part of the result, because she has a pretty, like when the hair grows longer, there's a little bit of a curl there. You can see it's not just wavy, there's a little bit of a curl there as well. But I guess wavy can describe her hair shape pretty well. I think wavy is a better description for my hair shape than hers, because mine is like more straight and less curled than hers. Well, it's pretty good. And my tool, my DNAGenic tool, gives you a similar prediction. My DNAGenic tool predicts her to have blue eyes, blonde hair, and my DNAGenic does not predict a skin tone. But blonde hair and blue eyes is pretty much what she is as well. And my DNAGenic, there's a little bit of a discrepancy, right? What I call blonde with my DNAGenic is what a lot of people would call brown. For example, like my hair color, by my DNAGenic standards, my hair color is blonde. But you guys watching this video, you might think it's more brown. Well, let me show you my result. Let me show you my result, hold on. So I'm going to show you the imputed file, and it's the same result with the imputed as the original. So the imputed versus the original, you're going to see these same exact results. But let's take a look at the imputed. For the imputed file, I'm predicted to have light brown to dark brown hair. I would not say this is the most precise result. I would not say this is entirely precise. With my Nasha code, I score blonde. According to my Nasha code, I'm predicted to have blonde hair, and I guess it all depends on definitions. What some people call blonde, others call light brown or even medium brown. It depends on definitions. In Finland, if I go to Finland, they're gonna say I have black hair. So it doesn't, it depends where you live. If I go to Latin America, they're gonna call me blonde. So it depends on where you live and what people you're surrounded by. For eye color, now this is completely wrong. The AI predicts that my phenotype falls within the range of blue, green, or brown. This is completely wrong. With my Nasha code tool, I score like 3% brown. Like the likelihood of brown eyes for me is literally like 3%. It's nothing. And the likelihood of me having anything darker than hazel for an eye color, realistically, it's very low, very little. I don't know where they pulled the brown, where they got the brown from, because like my genotype in HERC2 OCA2 is pretty light. A lot of derived variants. I have BH2. I don't have BH3. Maybe they take that into account, but I have BH2, which is, if you have 2 derived variants in BH2, it's very unlikely you would have brown eyes. So I don't know where they got the idea that I might have brown eyes from, and it's very silly. Well, maybe they look at TIRP1 genotype, where I have pretty exotic genotypes there, and maybe they look at some alternative variants in OCA2 region. There's a couple. I have a couple exotic genotypes in OCA2 region. Maybe that's why they predicted to give me a chance of brown eyes. But this is the least accurate of the predictions, and this is the biggest divergence from reality. For skin pigmentation, AI predicts me to have fair or olive skin tone. Well, that's accurate. That's actually really precise. And for hair curliness, straight to wavy, this is also accurate. So for the most part, this AI predictor is good. For the most part, it's doing a good job. For the most part, the AI predictor is accurate. But is it as accurate as my Nasha code? I don't know. Maybe I need to test it with more individuals. I don't really take this too seriously as it is now, but with time it will improve, and with time artificial intelligence will gather more and more data. It will look at more and more users, and I think in the future this might be the future of phenotyping. Such tools as Nasha code or hair shape predictor or anything else I've made, all of that is probably going to be obsolete in a couple of years, maybe 5 or 6 years, and AI will be doing all of the phenotype predictions. And in fact, I think AI will be doing everything related to genetics, from illnesses to traits to polygenic to monogenic. Everything about genetics is going to be done with AI. That's what I think. Well, let me know what you think. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out DNAGenic. I love their products. They're pretty cool. And that's pretty much all I had to say. Goodbye.